Hello everyone, I'm Weekles, and today I'd like to talk about some fake art rules with you. Now you may be asking yourself, what are some fake art rules? And fake art rules are what I like to call the expectations and the rules we like to tell ourselves to succeed in art, or to finish a piece, or just any of the nonsense that we tell ourselves that we need to be great, or we need to be good, or we're not going to be successful or good artists. Just bad thoughts for yourself. Now, let me just disclaim that this is something that I think of. I'm sure and I hope that other people have the same problem. Not that I want anyone to have problems, but I just wanted to share this with you, so hopefully that it will encourage you not to think that these are rules that you need to have for yourself, and set some realistic expectations for yourself as a person, as an artist, and for me to follow my own rules and not the fake ones.
Fake art rule number 1. Everything has to be clean. A lot of artists in the industry have very clean work, especially comic book artists. But things are changing and so are times. Don't worry about making your stuff clean. I stress over this all the time. My work is really messy. I've always been really upset at how messy my work is. But you want to know what's funny? Every single time that I make my work clean, or I try and make my line art clean, I end up not liking it. So maybe don't stress so much about everything being clean and pristine and perfect. I had a friend who was doing commissions, and when she spent more time making the lines look clean, the people didn't like them as much as when she made the lines look sketchy. So, just something to think about. Another fake rule: you have to finish your artwork all in one sitting. A lot of people who do paintings, especially big paintings, will probably tell you that that may not be able to be the case all the time. So don't ever think that you have to finish everything in one sitting, or that's the end all be all for everything. Because you know what? Life is life, and maybe we don't have time. Maybe you lose interest, and maybe you just want to return to a piece. I am not going to finish this piece that you're looking at right now. I don't think I'll finish it for a while. But it's the start of a concept, and I wanted to sketch it out. And that's okay. Another rule is you can't mess up. And this is something that, you know, if you mess it up, you get that feeling in your head, that's it. That's the end all be all, and you mess it up and you can't draw it again. But that's not the case. And that'll come up illustrated in a piece that I'll show you next, in which I sketched my character out the first time, and I just wanted to draw something. It didn't come out how I wanted it, and I tried again, not the same day or the same time, but you know what? There's no rule that says you can't try again, and then again, and again, and again, or as many times as you want. Which brings me to the next fake rule: everything has to be perfect. What's perfect? Does it mean it's finished? Does it mean that it goes in your portfolio? Does it mean you're going to submit it to a gallery? Does it mean you're going to submit it to an art form? Does it mean that it's going to have to go on Instagram or go on the internet or have to be shared? Not everything you make has to be perfect. Not everything you make has to go on Instagram or has to go on social media. We have this awful thing in our heads where we think that everything we make has to be perfect. It has to be something that needs to be sold, or we're not marketable, or whatever it is that the voice in your head might be telling you. But remember, every piece of art that you're making is practice. Not everything has to be perfect or ready for sale. It's just not reasonable. Now, another thing that I deal with is that I have to stick to a ratio of drawing girls, drawing guys, drawing monsters, drawing creatures, drawing people. Instead of worrying so much about keeping a ratio of what I'm drawing, I should probably just be focusing on drawing in the first place. Because who cares? I should just be drawing for fun, right? Another fake rule is that you have to draw every day. A lot of artists will probably say that you have to, and you should probably practice every day to get better. But if you can't, don't beat yourself up, because life is life. It's okay. Everybody has a different experience, and everybody has a different schedule. Do the best you can. That's the best that you can ask of yourself, or that anyone can ask of you at all. Now, sketches do not have to be finished pieces. Not everything in my sketchbook is a finished piece, and it doesn't have to be in yours either. And looking at other artists, it might look like everything that they're doing is perfect or a finished piece, but they probably don't feel that way. So don't beat yourself up. A sketchbook's for exploration and learning, just like any art you make. Which brings me to the next fake art rule, is that practice has to be sketching. Practice has to be figure drawing or drawing still life. Practice is every single piece of art you make. You're learning through everything you make, or at least the hope is that you are, and that you should be taking that all in. And so when you sit down, you're like, man, I haven't been practicing figure drawings, which you should, or I haven't been referencing unicorns for a while, or practicing this or practicing that. That's okay. If you just have time to sit down and make what it is that you want, then do that. At least you arted for the day. You know, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to have a cool style to post art and make it and just be noticed. You can just be you. Maybe what you consider cool isn't what everyone else considers cool. Maybe you don't think your art is cool, but everyone else does. This is words of wisdom spoken to me by my best friend, by the way, that one. Another fake rule, you can't take a break from art. You come first. If you need to take a break, if you're not feeling so good, if life is just being life, things happen. It's okay. Take care of yourself first. I've been having a difficult time lately, and I've really wanted to make videos and make art, but I've been unable to, and it's made me feel really guilty, and it's made me feel really bad. But as you can see, I could just as easily pop right back into it. Will it come easy? Will it be at the speed of lightning? No, but that's okay. You have to take a break. You have to take care of yourself first, and then you could take care of your art. Another fake art rule is that you could start something and not come back to it. As you can see, I've started and stopped several works in progress in this video. I haven't been able to finish anything in weeks. My sketchbook is littered with works in progress, and that's not a bad thing. That means you get choices. Whatever you're feeling that day, you can flip through your sketchbook and say, I can finish this. I can start this. When you have an idea, go for it, explore. Nothing has to be finished that day. And last but not least, other people have to like it. No one else has to like your art. Not even you. Most of the time, I really don't like my pieces, but other people will. So try not to judge your stuff too critically or worry too much about what other people think. These are just some of the things that bother me inside. What are some things or fake art rules that you make up for yourself? Let me know in the comments down below, and try and cheer up your fellow artists. I hope this video was helpful to you and that you guys enjoyed it. If you'd like to see other videos from me or you enjoyed this, please subscribe to my channel, leave a like, and I'll see you next time.